because Mahi decided to swim into the rocks. I had to change my leader, and this is how I do it. I make a PR knot without a bobbin. I use a piece of lead. It's 20 gram. It's just a normal sinker. I tie it to my braided line with 2 granny knots, double granny knot, so I can easily remove it afterwards just by pulling it. I'm measuring the length that I'm needing, and this length of the braided line shouldn't be longer than your arms, otherwise you're gonna hit your chest. Yes, then it's very similar, I think, to a PR knot with a bobbin. I never did it with a bobbin, so I don't really know, but I wrap it around my finger, so I have a strong grip on both of the lines, and I start wrapping the braided line around the fluorocarbon without much tension. So this is just a loose wrap, and I do it as long as I want the knot to be in the end. I don't know, I don't count anything. I just look how it looks, and then it's okay. Numbers doesn't really matter. Well, this is the tricky part. So pinch the beginning of the knot and start spinning the lead until you reach your final PR knot, the length that you wish. Just remember, you need quite some braid to finish the knot, so don't keep on spinning until you run out of the braid. I put some half hitches. Usually I put 2 alternated half hitches, and then I pull them with the teeth. So here's the second one. Always lubricate the knots with quite some saliva. This have another benefit, that you take some of the salt from the braided line for electrolytes that you were losing during the sweating. So it's very healthy to get some salt. I just pull off the lead, pull my half hitches strongly towards the PR knot, and then everything is the same. Just I pull the knot, of course, with the gloves, because I cut my fingers a lot of times. Wetten the knot and pull as hard as I can. I can't break a PE3. I can break a PE 1.5 actually, but I can't break a PE3, and this is also a stress test for the knot. So cut off the tag end of the fluorocarbon. I don't cut it short, but like half a centimeter, so I'll burn a little blob on it. And of course I take the tag end with me in my pocket. It will end in the garbage and not on the rocks. Yes. Burn a little blob on it with my gas burner, storm lighter or gas burner. I really prefer this kind of lighter because it's much more precise. Than the wind won't blow it to your line, so this is much better. Yes, and then it's a matter of making nice and tidy half hitches until the fluorocarbon is completely covered in half hitches. Always pull them tight, of course, with lubrication and with the teeth. And after all the fluorocarbon is hidden with half hitches, it's time to finish the knot. The finishing of the knot is for a smoother entrance in the top guide, because I use the fluorocarbon much longer, or a bit longer than my rod. Let's say my rod is 3.5 meters, and let's say I'm using 3.20 meters or 3.30 meters of fluorocarbon. Yeah, so then it's just half hitches. I do them really quick now. I make about 40. I don't alternate them, so there will be a spiral form. The spiral naturally will unwrap, so the finish of the knot I have to maintain it. When the spiral unwraps, I will just push it again towards my PR knot, and it's no problem at all. the spiral has it just goes better into the into the top eye, into the top rod guide. So here I finish the knot off. I make like this loop with 7 reps inside and then unwrap it to the other side. I think it's called the uni knot, which is then again pulled. Everything is pulled tight, lubricated. And another tag end to be cut, another tag end to be burned, and my PR knot is finished. Yes, of course, also this tag end from the braided line, I just put it in my pocket. It will end up in the garbage. Burn it. Carefully burn it. Don't burn your line, of course. Just melt the tag end until the knot, so it won't unravel. And then it's finished. Nice. New PR knot. I think this was about 15 minutes.